The alchemy machine is basically an oven, which I guess like that makes a lot of sense, you know? I take a pizza pop, put that in the microwave, get a limp little sampling of pizza goodness, put it in the oven, alchemy. It's now a delicious cooked calzone. How's it going? Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. These are games. Today, I'm taking a look at the alpha and early build for the upcoming PotionCraft. In development, features subject to change, all that. The general idea of just kind of crafting random potions by chucking things together reminded me of Ninja Kiwi's old Flash game, Potion Panic, and so on the merit of that alone, reminding me of that game, it felt worth checking out. The Alchemist's Path, Chapter 1. Basically just start mashing, mixing, throwing things together, just goofing around in your little alchemist's cove here, and just try whatever, just do things. Chuck a ball of goop into a pot and, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll make a delicious potion. Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. You start going down, like, a particular path, and it seems as though I'm on my way to discovering death, presumably my own. I am thinking that I will not make it out of here if I continue down my current path. So I think I need to throw something in there to divert. Level up! 1 talent point. Okay, that's kind of cool. You can, like, pivot. You recognize things maybe aren't going so well. We make it so warm. Goal achieved. Heat the cauldron. Okay, yeah, so that's me working through the different parts of the chapter here. I don't know what the 50? Oh, you can claim books. Beef up your book smarts, I presume. I kind of like the idea of just going in, putting the blinders on, and just trying things. That was the beauty of Potion Panic and also Spellcraft in Warcraft 3. That was all about trial and error. Doodle God. I played Nautacrawl on the channel. All of these are games that are totally based around just guessing, and I really like that as a mechanic and like just a way of goofing off with a game. So I would want to save the recipe. It'll cost me pages. Yeah, so I saved 1 potion. Honestly, I don't think it was like the most exciting potion. I only have a limited number of these pages, so I don't know if I should spend it on every little thing. You can zoom out and see how much there is to be explored, honestly. So by saving that, I now have it in the recipe book. I can spend these sheets to instantly brew them. I don't really know what I do with them now that I have them, honestly. Like, can I use it as an ingredient? I would think that might be the case. I have a good reputation. Visitors are in a good mood. The number of visitors increased by 1. Oh, so I'm coming up with different things to bring in clients? Like, I'm a salesman here. Or perhaps I'm the manufacturer. Someone else buys them from me, takes them to the shop to be sold. Oh, so I eventually have to sell my potions to buy more goods and haggle away at things. I don't think the alchemy map visibility matters to me very, very much at the moment. I think that could be useful in haggling, so then I can try and get better prices. I want both types of flour. Oh, I wasn't sure if you can stick both in at the same time. Can't have anything quite so efficient. So I'm sticking in 2 here. It was kind of interesting. It looked like I was bringing myself back. So if I have those 2 added, stir it around both paths. Yeah, then I did start looping back. Did they become inert when you mix them together? That's no good. I certainly don't want any of that. Oh, there's like a tiny bit more predictability than I was expecting. Oh, a pour potions space from the ladle to move the potion on the map. Yeah, okay, I got that. Go to the enchanted garden to the right, that just looks like a graveyard, and gather ingredients in the enchanted garden. So I should probably try and investigate that like next. Oh, adding water. I will try to heat it up a little bit more. I guess that doesn't do anything when you're not landed on a specific recipe. So I will duck southwards on the map if that makes any sense. Oh, you can totally grind it like more and less. I keep doing a full grind. Terraria is one of the most famous alchemy ingredients. It's also a really great game. That makes sense. You just grind up everything that's enjoyable about that little game and put it into a potion and drink it down. People turning a 100-hour experience into one quick bevy, people will pay great money for something like that. So here, no, water will steer me away. I think if I just heat it, there we go, poisoning. I can poison them, start pouring that in people's foods, sprinkling that around, putting that out into the market first, and then we roll out the weak healing potion. Eventually, then those two will be in equilibrium, supply and demand. I then make a stronger potion, and then down the line, people have to buy 2 weak healing potions, then I bring in the stronger healing potion, and then there, infinite profitability. I could save the recipe or finish the potion, but there's seemingly more I could continue to do. I can goof around with the color and stuff with the label. I could change the label and the bottle even. That's really cool. You can have your own branding as a potion artisan. I will finish the recipe so I can execute that flawless plan that I discussed, but I should also consult some of this stuff, presumably. I'll cash in another point. Additional radius, don't know if it matters at this point. The trading. I think the trading will come in handy down the line, I'm sure. I would like to go to the right, but I think I kind of have to go maybe north. I'll do north first, but I do kind of want to try. Oh yeah, the more you grind it up, the further along you can kind of extend that travel. Now I gotta start threading some of these needles a little bit. There seems to be a few risks involved that I want to snake my way along. Whirlpool? Is that a good thing? I don't even know. I'll start heating it up. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, now I've locked myself into the middle, but I totally could swing out in order to help myself kind of veer off of that. But now I've kind of sucked myself into that vortex maybe a little more than I had intended. We'll do a full grind. I'm about the full grinds. Part of what I'm known for in the potion community. Whatever, that's as ground as it needs to be to get to that locale. Ooh, the closer onto it you get. That's how. So now it should be better than a week, right? Mana, and it's a potion of mana. It's a mana 2 rather than a weak potion of mana. So I will finish that potion as well, although it doesn't leave me with a lot of anything to do, does it? Off to the side here. Go to the shop. That's to the left, not to the right. I thought I had to find it on the map. I mean, I've been doing 10 minutes of my own stuff, just having fun in the other room there. I guess you can try and start supplying some instructions if you feel it's time for me to maybe properly learn. I am really enjoying the parchment paper, old medieval style drawing. It's a very clean UI. Everything looks really nice, and I think that inspiration is great and well utilized. As you already know, I'm the King's Royal Alchemist. I don't have time to run the potion store. It's in your hands now. Remember everything I've taught you, not a single sentence of teachings, and apply that knowledge in practice. Gain experience with time and one day become a great alchemist. Tell me about the store. I guess I should know a little bit about the store. Sometimes I have to brew according to people's requests, so I maybe should have got requests first, but all of this was guessing and checking anyways so far. The basement. The alchemy machine, and you can combine potions. Combine the healing potion and the poison potion, and I don't know, you just get water? The alchemy machine is basically an oven, which I guess that makes a lot of sense, I take a pizza pop, put that in the microwave, get a limp little sampling of pizza goodness, put it in the oven, alchemy. It's now a delicious cooked calzone. Some people know what they need and some do not. You can try to suggest things, but some customers are just thick and aren't going to hear it. I'm ready. End dialogue. At that point, I feel like I got the gist of it a long time ago. Good afternoon. Yesterday at a friend's party, I burnt my tongue on some hot soup. The worst thing to possibly happen in a peasant's life, I'm sure. Now I can't taste a thing, and I'm a brewer. I need to be able to check the quality of my product. My tongue is useless now. Do you have a healing tincture of some kind? Place it on this scale. Oh, well, I would like to haggle. Haggle it up the tiniest bit, right? Oh, I was not expecting a haggling minigame. Am I specifically trying to get the brewing thing because he said he was a brewer? Or handshake? Oh crap, I think I lost out on that deal. I didn't understand the haggling game at all. Oh no. I lost $1, but I got a star. Good reputation continues. My father and I were heading to the market. His back went out. We're almost there, but he can't get out of the cart. Do you have a healing ointment? I do not. Everyone just sit tight. I have things to go and do. I can go harvest a bunch of different ingredients. There's just so much sitting and waiting here. I don't even know if I need to like contribute to anything there. Trading. Profitable initial prices when buying and selling goods. Oh, so that would be before haggling anything. So that's where I want to start. I didn't really understand the haggling minigame, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Oh, the shrooms do some really tight weaves or really wide one. So that's how you can really try to hit really specific targeted areas that you feel like you had otherwise missed out on. So I need to go quite a bit south. I'm gonna head right down there. I'm going in the pocket. Ooh, I guess I should actually just try and make a better healing potion than I had previously had. I feel like I just want to get quite near, and then I want to try and do one of these tight zigzagging shrooms. Oh crap, too far. Undo? Can I say that I didn't like the amount that I ground it? But then I guess I also just don't have to stir as much. Yes, this is what I was hoping for. I forgot the water would do that. Well, that's a big scrap. I blew it. I'm a terrible alchemist. I ought to just quit. It makes sense. You're just diluting it, right? That's all that's taking place there. I will grind myself over into a new recipe altogether then instead. Chuck it right in. It's such a delicate touch. No. I feel so stupid to botch it in such like a small degree like that. Well, I guess we find out what it is. Fast growth. That would be useful in our own enchanted garden, you know? I think that's neat. I guess I'll save the recipe. Oh, you save it instead of brewing it. Like I have this saved, I guess, but it costs 7? Oh, I have 7. It doesn't cost that. Okay, we're gonna try a better healing I'll sell this guy this one first, actually, and then I feel like we should probably try to brew something better than weak, and I'm gonna practice my haggling. You'll love it. It's great. It's gonna make you learn a lot of good things. Oh. I just want everything to be more weighted on his side or on my side. I guess I want them weighted more to my side. Oh, I should have been paying attention. I bet you the scale was legitimately evening out for that. So I guess I'm selling it to him. Hello, mice have infested me at. Even though I have a cat. The cat just lies on the cabinets and watches the mice do whatever they please. So I need a vial of rat poison. It'll be easier to poison those rodents than wait for that stupid cat's help. Well, I got just the thing for you. It poisons just about anything. So if anything else, bums you out along the way, gets you a little angry, then, you got a few different things to poison. Come on. Okay. I've tipped that. It's not... What? Time just starts ticking away. I don't understand the haggling at all. I'm losing money on every one of these purchases. I would really like to talk to that starting guy again and just, admit that I'm dumb. I didn't pay attention to everything he had to say. Hey, haven't seen you before? You must be the apprentice the shopkeeper mentioned. Didn't think he would find someone so quickly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got no training. He hired me 6 hours ago and I'm running the place. Need any herbs or flowers for your potions? Yes. Show me the goods. I would like you to tell me something, but showing me which could be interesting as well. Oh, cool. You get to see their particular pattern. And certain things are jacked up prices and other ones that are good deals right now. And nothing of mine is a good deal, so that's not worth it. I could try and sell him some of my potions more directly instead of trying to sell them to people. I also think if that's coming at a good price, I don't have that many of those. I could buy a couple of them. I don't know, I'm just kind of throwing things in there at this point just to have a good variety. How the hell do I haggle? I'll figure you out yet. Okay, that's good. That was good, right? Oh, you have a limited time after moving things around. I think it's the same price. I think I accomplished nothing. But at least I did haggle. Didn't get a better deal yet, though, so I have yet to accomplish that. He needs a fast-acting poison. Oh, I'll get you the deadliest gosh dang poison you've ever poured down an unwilling consumer's gullet, let me tell ya. That is one of my absolute specialties. Oh, I could get that in there so close, I think. It's so enjoyable to just do these micro little stirring the pot. Ooh, and I learned a little. Oh, I'm gonna get another one too. Oh, look at that talent. Unbridled. Learning one little, I don't know, page of a book at a time. This will be an interesting, I think it's showing me based on my endpoint there. Yes, I'm doing it. It's so unnecessary in such a ridiculous shape, but I really very much want to. This is gonna be such a waste of that expensive ass cactus. Ooh, but I swept past 2. Come on, we can get a 3. We're gonna settle in there so perfectly, you won't even believe it. I'm oh god, it's so hard to move the mouse little enough. I think I just have to lock it in. I thought I could do better. I'm sorry. Who was it you were trying to kill? I hope this will kill them dead enough for you, you know? I'd appreciate it if you saved your questions and kept our little deal secret. Finally, someone speaking my language. Someone who clearly has a few enemies they've formed along the way. Your silence will be generously rewarded, of course. No haggling. I'm there, man. Oh, my reputation. Okay, visitors are in a good mood. The number of visitors increased by 1. Potions cost 10% more, and haggling is enabled. But if I'm a scoundrel, if I'm a scummy guy and sell dirty potions like that, then it eventually people just stop wanting to deal with me. I get less customers. That's a cool mechanic. I like that. Hello, my silly husband managed to pinch his hand in the gate yesterday. Now instead of working, he's lying on the bench, supposedly waiting for his hand to heal. Do you have anything to mend his hand so he can get the bum back to work? Okay, I'm doing a grand old healing potion. How often? Oh, probably on a new day I can come back. So I have nothing really. Oh, good, I can go to the right. I'm gonna make you the best damn healing potion, but I'm gonna do it a level 2. Better if I can, but you know, I'm guessing here it'll just at best be a level 2, and then I am gonna save that one. Oh, come on. Maybe you can get better. It's not gonna get better. That's for sure it. I'm locking that in. This is what we're making. Level 2, potion of healing, 2 hearts. It's good stuff. I'm saving that recipe. Presumably it's overwriting the other one. No, I still have the other, but this one I guess costs a little bit more ingredients to make. That's another mind-boggling thing that I've only just now come to appreciate. The less you can use to get, like, I went so over the top. It takes so many ingredients to get to this, but maybe I could have done it with half that and then saved that recipe. And then that would be what oh, that's so cool. All right, awesome. I'm going to attempt some quick, good old haggles here. Scoop up as many good things as I can and shake on it. There, I did it. I haggled for a better deal. You just gotta hit as many of those yellows as you can and then shake on it before things drop down out from under you. So you can't get too greedy. I think that's well balanced. This is good, casual, like a nice balance of like the tiniest bit of skill, planning, bordering on strategy, but it's kind of wholly unique. I think I might really love this game. Greetings, I work at the smithy making weapons. I spend all day sharpening swords and daggers. I've honed hundreds of blades now, and I know what I'm doing. Alright, well I could brag myself up a little bit. No need to be a salesman to me here. I could tell you that I spend all day picking herbs and grinding potions together and, you know, perfecting poisons, and that I'm the best there ever was. Are you willing to pay 50% more just because I said it? I'm a bit clumsy. I cut myself all the time. I need a potion to heal my injured fingers faster, or I won't be able to work. So you know what? I can just chuck that down straight in front of him. I'm gonna start haggling. Gosh darn everything. I think I lost money because I had one misclick in there. We have trouble in our village. Invasive beetles have taken up our wheat field. They're eating our harvest and they're doing it fast. We need to poison them or our harvest is completely doomed. What if I gave you a growing potion? To grow your wheat? I don't need this potion. Oh, he doesn't want it at all. I thought that would be interesting if there was like a versatility of solutions. Maybe they would appreciate some of my creative problem solving. So here here, I'm specifically choosing a path where it looks like I get to climb my way through as much unique new things as possible and pick up new talents along the way. And look at that, I'm on the doorstep of creative genius. Let's see what we can cook up. We can get a 2 out of that. I screwed it. Dang it. Well, at least we can find out what it is, I suppose. A light potion. That's fun, I guess. It's great for a party. Wouldn't want a dimly lit party. That'd be a real bore. I'm sure that's the main thing people are worried about there. These mushrooms are real good for leaping clear of all these dead wasteland-ish areas. You know, I'm clearly running out of those mushrooms, so it's in my best interest to not use all of them. It's also starting to become the case that having the better view radius would actually help me quite a bit. Oh, we can get a 2 out of that though, for certain. Oh, you're kidding me. That sucks. I was wondering if I could overshoot it and then use the water to bring me back in. Okay, that's bad, so you don't want to go there. That's what I've assumed this entire time. A little bit of water. Can we creep this into a 2? That was something I was slightly hoping. It's not going to happen. Bounce. Just make things nice and springy. That was what that guy asked for, right? He wanted the springiest potion possible? How could that not be what he was asking for? Expanded recipe book. I'll invest in that, actually, because I need to make room for a better poison. I never saved poison. All right, let me plan ahead. If I go down 1, left 1, which is literally the only amount of left I can do. Do you know what? I think that's probably intended. The game probably somewhat intended that poison and healing can be like well established with minimal ingredients. And so like this is the type of recipe you want to save, because this is the one that's using essentially nothing. Do you know what I think I could do? Yes, I'm doing it. I'm watering it down so that can use this mushroom and squeeze myself in there. So this, honestly, it's a good recipe to have sometimes for people who want intense poisons. It's only 3 ingredients. Can you get better? Maybe I haven't learned enough. Maybe I'm too lame at my job to have figured out how to make a 3 yet. Because if you ask me, that's begging to be a 3. I will save that. It's a decent recipe, but it takes 3 ingredients. Whereas you can clearly accomplish that with only 2. It would be weak, but you can do it in 2. So that there's those balances there. I'm obsessing over the intricacies of this, and I think it's so cool. I really enjoy that aspect of it. All right. I'm getting a little greedy there. Boost up that haggle. I was summoned to deal with an ice elemental tormenting a mountain village. An ordinary sword is useless against elementals, but if you can give me a fire potion, I'll coat my blade with it and take the elemental down. I thought maybe just mana would do. Light also is not good. I literally need fire. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to turn this guy away, and he seems like such a good lad. I'm gonna have to strike out in a fairly random path. Just see what I can accomplish, I suppose. I do also think it would be nice to just cruise my way through as much learning and knowledge as I can get my hands on in one little path here. So I'll just keep smushing these together as I rock my way on through. Although I'm not seeing any additional anything to brew, really. Wow, yeah, I've really just wandered off into nothingness. Desperate to brew literally anything at this point. Dang, I've gone into some risky territory. I'm pulling myself back, getting myself out of there. I don't think I can do that. I'll go too far into the bones. You know what? We gotta learn eventually. We gotta see like precisely what happens. Presumably this is just kind of like, I guess I gained that experience, but I kind of had to force that just to see what happened. We have not gone down to here just yet. Let me see. Or step 1. If I just put 3 healings and 1 poison into a thing, there's so many things. You don't know how to use the machine yet. Gotcha. Okay, apparently I don't actually have recipes, and so I can't actually do any of that. I'm gonna get 1 nice leap out of this mushroom here, just as a way to speedily get up north. I guess I still have these brambles to push me further up. I do kind of want to hover on the edge. Oh, I don't really have good ways of moving in like directions currently. I'm very very limited. I don't think I really have a way to get going to the left, which is what I really truly want. I'm sorry. There's reputation lost. Couldn't help him. Do you have anything to strolling through places? Anything to cool him down? I just don't. I just don't. A log fell on a lumberjack at the sawmill. He's alive, but his leg's in bad shape. Can you give it a quick heal? Oh, I can. I do have what it takes to do this, but I finished the current potion first. Oh no. It's nothing though. I've ruined this potion. Okay, we're venturing off into the nothingness. I'm stuck with it. I'm stuck with this experimentation, I suppose. As long as I save at least one of these. What fun new curios are we finding out along here? I do not want to finish that path, but I don't want to continue from the end there. I want to reset my position. Oh, so that's why it's not worth always mixing to the end. You want to set yourself like a logical, firm endpoint. Like there's some planning ahead there. So if I fully mush one of these, chuck it in, fully mush one of these, chuck it in, then you know I have like executed that. I felt like there was no reason not to just always stir it to the end, but you can like plan sequentially like that. Totally get it. That was, I think, relatively obvious, and that was just my own stupidity for not picking up on that. Well, I'm gonna haggle for everything this guy's got, and I'm gonna make up for it, I suppose. Squeeze those extra 2 pennies out of him. Save the business. I guess I just go to bed. Yeah, I'll start a new day. Look at that. And I finished the chapter, which means I just learned so many things. Oh, so many things. Better map radius. I'll finally invest in that. Trading. Look at all that good stuff. Presumably I'll have like a whole new slew of things. There's a couple new ingredients. One new ingredient I hadn't seen before. The witch mushroom. I don't think I'm allowed to just start chucking things into here, pulling corks and mixing things together. That all comes later, does it? I got a new guy showing up covered in mushrooms. He could sell me all sorts of fun craziness. Well, this game is very simplistic overall, but there's more layers to it than I was expecting, and there's a lot of room for fun experimentation, allowing you to really mess around with your labeling and your customization of your potions. That's such a fun added little detail. I kind of love that you can create a specific potion titles and descriptions and things to go along with it. That's a fun side of it that I really wasn't leaning into. I should have given everything like jokey names and silly descriptors of what they do. And I don't know, there's something really personal about that you found a way to create that maybe someone else didn't. I'm curious if like little book things respawned now. Is that maybe a little bit what I'm seeing? I don't know. It just seems really cool. This is still an alpha. The game is still a little ways away before being fully released or anything. But yeah, I think this is a really solid game so far. I would definitely recommend checking it out. I'll have a link to that in the description down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.